Right. This is our second meeting. Our second meeting for second days. Yang kemarin we just used the PDF, but this time and this chance I already prepared a PPT, so I wish it will make all of us discuss it easily than before. When we are talking about, is it still subject and the verb form? Is it still subject and the verb form? But we will focus into the sentence with one clause. And the sentence with one clause, we have five skill to, or five tips, five tricks to solve sentence with one clause. And after that, next meeting for the third maybe or fourth meeting, you will have the sentence with multiple clause. And it also have more than one skill or more than one tips, let's say. Sorry, I think it's not something that I changed. Which one it is? Just a moment. Here we go. Start. Okay. With when we are talking about the sentence with one clause, ada 5 skillnya atau 5 tipsnya. The first skill is like we already discussed yesterday. Be sure the sentence has a subject or has a subject and verb. So it means one subject, one verb. And the second one, we will try to discuss about skill 2 or tips 2 and 3. Be careful of the adjective of preposition and be careful of the adversative. This one. It's recording right. Oh yeah. This is the yesterday discussion. I already make it this one in the summarize, but Miss and Mr. can see it for a moment. The normal sentence pattern have a subject, of course, have a verb. It can be object or a noun, can be adjective, can be adverb after the verb. Or subject of the sentence can be a single noun like coffee and milk in the sentence, or it can be a noun phrase like the book and that new red car. What is the noun phrase? The noun phrase is a group of words ending with a noun. Ending with a noun. This one. This is the noun car. What about the red? Red is adjective. New also adjective. And that also the adjective one. But in some sentence, the two subject doesn't appear in the normal sentence positions. But sometimes because English is not consistent language, jadi ada beberapa sentence yang nantinya dia sudah subject atau subjek palsu yang kayak kemarin. There was a fire, subjeknya sebenarnya adalah a fire. Or like in the questions sentence, like was there a fire? Sebenarnya subjeknya adalah a fire yang di tengahnya. Sementara yang di depan ini adalah verbnya. Verbnya seperti itu. Jadi ada yang namanya subjek palsu. So make it sure and be careful. And then, of course, every sentence must have a verb. And then this is the last time exercise. This is our topic today. We will discuss about the skill 2 or the tips 2. Be careful of the adjective of preposition. Last time, I still remember one of us asking about what is the preposition. And in bahasa, preposition is kata depan. I already put down here. An adjective or preposition itu bisa saja noun atau kata benda, bisa juga pronoun atau kata ganti orang, kata ganti benda, bisa gerund yang dari verb plus ing, or noun clause. Noun clause ini nanti ada penandanya seperti that, a something something, atau which, dan seterusnya. That comes after a preposition. An object of preposition is a noun, pronoun, gerund, or noun clause that comes after preposition. Jadi dia adalah objek yang datang setelah preposition. Preposition maksudnya in, at, of, to, by, behind, on, and so on. After itu boleh. To form a preposition phrase. Okay, like this one. In this sentence, after his exam, Tom will take a trip by boat. The subject of the sentence, the real subject of the sentence is home. Is not exam. Is not exam. Exam is the object of preposition. Exam adalah objek the preposition, objek dari preposition after. Sehingga subjek dari kalimat ini adalah Tom. Exam ini tidak bisa sebagai subjek karena sejatinya dia adalah objek dari preposition after. Dia adalah objek dari preposition ini, dari after. Jadi dia tidak bisa dijadikan subjek dari kalimat kita. Sama dengan yang di belakang. Kalau ini objek preposition juga. Objek dari preposisi, objek dari kata depan by. So you need to careful about the object of preposition. Yang jelas objek preposition, object of prepositions itu tidak bisa menjadi subjek. Okay, it's already clear. The sentence contains two object of preposition. Ya, dia dua objek prepositionnya di sini exam dan both. Dengan preposition after untuk exam object dan preposition by untuk both object. So see this one with his friend. This is the example. With his friend something something sebenarnya nggak ada bunyi. Found the movie theater. Kalau misalnya friend mau dijadikan subjek ya nggak bisa. Kurang tepat. Friend itu memang noun, tapi sebenarnya dia adalah objek dari preposition with. Makanya dia tidak boleh dikategorikan sebagai subjek dari kalimat. Nah, dari kalimat sini, Miss dan Mister bisa lihat ada kata kerja. Kembali ke trik 1 atau tips 1 yang Miss dan Mister harus cari subjek dengan verbnya. Kalau sudah dapat subjek, sudah dapat verb, lanjut nih. Kira-kira apa yang kurang lagi? Mau cari subjeknya, karena ada verbnya. Subjeknya nggak bisa berarti friend. Kenapa? Karena tadi dia adalah objek dari preposition sehingga tidak bisa dikategorikan sebagai subjek. Berarti benar. Yang harus dicari dalam kalimat ini adalah subjek. Sehingga dia pilihnya part B. That's one. Object of preposition cannot be a subject. Tidak bisa jadi subjek dari sebuah kalimat. Walaupun dia diakhiri oleh kata benda. Exam, friend, or bentuk ing juga ada. Nanti kita lihat untuk berikut. See? Okay. Next, we can see the the explanations beside them. In this example, friend is the object of the preposition with. Tadi, friend. And one noun cannot be both a subject and an object at the same time. Okay, Mr. and Mister, this is the concept that said ketika sebuah kata benda, kayak ini friend, menjadi subjek, menjadi objek dari preposition, menjadi objek dari sesuatu dari satu frasanya, maka dia tidak bisa jadi subjek untuk kalimat berikutnya. Dia hanya boleh berperan sekali. So both a subject and a noun at the same time. It cannot. Let's see the next one. In this part, object of preposition is followed by a noun, by a pronoun gerund, and also called object of if a word is object of preposition is not the subject. So now I invite all of Miss and Misters here for see the exercise 2. The direction said each of the following sentences contains one or more prepositional phrases. Dia mengandung satu atau lebih frasa preposition atau frasa kata depan. Underline the subject once and the verb twice. Maksudnya subjek digaris sekali, digaris bawain sekali, kalau verbnya digaris double. Circle the preposition phrase that come before the verb. Circle the preposition phrase that comes before the verb. Jadi prepositionnya itu datang sebelum verbnya. Then indicate if the sentence are correct or incorrect. In number 1, the interviews by radio broadcasters were carried live by the station. By radio broadcaster is the preposition phrase, and we can notice the prepositions as a by. By sebagai prepositionnya. That's why by radio broadcaster is the phrase object, the preposition phrases, the phrase of preposition, makanya pastinya tidak bisa jadi subject. Were carried lived by the station. See this one, yang subjeknya adalah part the interview. Dari sini we move to the interview as the subject. Subjek. Yang bagian di belakangnya masih subjek juga. Bagian subjek. Cuma dia sudah jadi preposition phrase. Atau frasa preposition. Tapi subjek aslinya sebenarnya adalah the interviews. Terus kita pindah ke verbnya. Verb kita punya where carried ears. Lived by the station. Honestly, we have to. Can we use this one by as the prepositional phrases? Yes. Ini juga masuk prepositional karena maksudnya by. Objeknya mana? Objeknya ini the station. Cuma ini tidak mengganggu karena dia ada di bagian belakang. Tidak mengganggu subjeknya. Kentara, oh ini subjek, Miss. Masuk dia verb. Dan of course, after that we have a complement. Subject. That's all. Next for number 2. And the number 2, is it incorrect? Why? Let's see the sentence. In the last possible moment before takeoff, took his seat in the airplane. Can you catch what is that missing from this sentence? Yes, the sentence doesn't have a subject. In masuknya preposition. In ini masuk sebagai preposition phrase dari sini. In the last possible moment. And the last possible moment before takeoff, something took his before takeoff took his seat in the airplane. So when you notice there is no subject in the sentence, tidak ada subjeknya. Karena dua preposition, dua-duanya nggak bisa jadi subjek. Moment nggak bisa jadi subjek, take off juga nggak bisa jadi subjek. Walaupun mereka ya nggak bisa jadi subjek. Jadi subjeknya sebenarnya nggak ada. Karena objek dari preposition tidak bisa jadi subjek dan preposition phrases itu dia jadinya mengganggu. Mengganggu karena bisa saja Miss dan Mister terkecoh. Oh, ada momen di sini. Ada take off. Terus ada kata kerja. That's why you must be careful of the object of preposition. Harus hati-hati dengan ini. Harus hati-hati dengan object of preposition. Next, number 3. Nomor 3. At the neighborhood flower shop, flower is quantities of a dozen or a half dozen can be delivered for free. Is it your task? Let's drop your answer in the Zoom chat. Is it at the preposition, Miss? Yes, that is the preposition. Is it correct or incorrect? Be careful about the modals. After the modals, you will have word 1. Okay, let's put C for correct and incorrect. Okay, good job. Yes, Miss Lara, thank you so much. Yes, Mr. Stefan. Mr. Stefan, Mr. Lukman, Miss Lara. What about another one? Are you agree with all of their answer? There is no another answer. I would like to say hello for Miss Laras. Miss Laras, do you know where is the verb of this sentence?
Maybe the verb is I'm a little bit confused with the preposition is at the neighborhood flower shop. Then the verb is be.
Yeah.
Subject is flowers in quantities of a dozen.
Yes. And after that, we have can be delivered for free, right? Let me invite one more friends, Mr. Stefan. Mr. What about you? Mr. Stefan. Can you drop a little bit about your reason? Mr. Stefan.
Yes, Miss.
Okay.
The verb is can be delivered, and the preposition is at, Miss.
Yeah,
Like that.
okay, all right. Okay, thank you so much for Mr. Stefan. All right, because there is the Yeah, these are three. Answer C. I would like to listen, Mr. Lukman. What about you, Mr. Lukman? Would you like to tell a little bit about your reason to say this sentence correct?
Yes, the verb is can be delivered, and then the preposition is first in at the object like neighborhood flower shop, and then second verb is in, and the object is qualities plus of a dozen or a half dozen.
Okay, good job. Thank you so much, Mr. Lukman. Let's keep the answer for this part. Is it correct? At the neighbor flower shop, this is the part of the object preposition. So we cannot take a flower shop as the subject. The subject is flower in a quantities of a dozen or a half dozen. And where is the verb, Miss Beauty? Make it sure we have can be delivered. And then for free course. Dapat diantarkan. Dikirim. That's all. Modal, it can be a part of verb. Modal itu juga sebenarnya adalah verb. I can swim. Is it can modal, terus masuknya swim verbnya. Jadi kalau dapat modal, perhatikan mungkin di sebelahnya setelah modal, biasanya itu verb. So if you find a modals, berarti cari yang lain. Cari subjeknya mungkin, atau komplemennya kalau misalnya kalimatnya sudah masuk di multi. Tapi yang ini kita masih di satu sentence. Insya besok kalau punya mood, nggak ada halangan, we move to the new one. Multiple sentence. Non-consecutive mistake. The progressive reading, number 4, the progressive reading methods at the school are given credit for the improved task 4. Let's try to see the whole one. The progressive reading methods at this school are given credit for the improved task 4. Is it correct or not? What about this one? Okay, someone already gave the answer. Okay, is it correct, Miss? Yes. Mhm. Okay. And you know, where is the subject, guys? Can you decide it? Where is the subject of our sentence? The progressive reading methods. The progressive reading methods at this school is not a subject of a sentence, so make sure, be careful for that. Let's blue one. Is it our subject? So this is the subject, and this is the object of prepositions, OP. Is it the subject? And this is OP, object of preposition. Just making sure. Next, is it correct? Let's see number 5. For the last 3 years, at the various hospitals in the country, has been practicing medicine. Yes. What about the sentence? Do you find something missing or not? Okay, let's see the answer. Good job, mister. All right, thank you so much. The active participants is Mr. Stephen, Mr. Lukman, and Miss Laras. What about another one? Don't you want to try, Miss and Mister? Come on. Welcome to all of the answer. It's okay. Yes. Is there anyone who want to drop the answer? Okay. The correct answer is incorrect. I mean, the sentence is incorrect. The sentence is not true. Is it false? Because, do you know what? Is it false, Miss and Mister? Miss, siapa ya? I would like to invite Mr. Miss Nida. Miss Nida. Hello, Miss Nida. Are you here? Can you listen to me? Miss Nida? Okay. Let's invite Miss Uus.
I'm a man.
Oh yeah, oh
Hello?
sorry. Oh, Mr. Uus. Mr. Uus.
Is there a small number, right, Miss?
Okay, number
What number?
number
Number
5.
5.
Yeah,
Is incorrect. For the
yeah.
object of proposition, we have 2 object of proposition. The first is for the years, and second is at various hospital. Sorry, 3 in the country. Also, it's object of proposition because any article in front of the country. So the sentence is has a verb, has been practicing, but does not subject. So this is incorrect. This is the reason for the incorrect answer.
Perfect explanations, mister. There's no subject in the sentence, right? Yes, thank you so much. So this is the clear example, the clear explanation. So, Mr. Was I'm sorry because I call you Miss First One. Okay, that's let me invite. Let me make it 1 for let's see the okay, and also at the various hospital and the country. So we need a subject of the sentence. There is someone. Okay, for the third sentence, if we remove flowers, is that incorrect? Okay. Yes. If you remove flour in quantities of a dozens or a half dozen, you just you just have the object of preposition. So the subject will be lost. And the important or the crucial things that sentence must be have is the subject and the verb. So if we lost the subject, it will be incorrect. For the questions in the Zoom chat, Mr. Lukman. Let's invite all of Miss and Mister for number 6. What about number 6? and the past, a career and a politics was not considered acceptable in some circles. What about this word? I wish another friends here wanna share their opinion. Just write down C or I. Terserah Mister, boleh cuman satu huruf. One letter Mister sama Miss, entah itu C atau I. Just drop your opinion. It's okay. All right, Miss Laras first. No one? Does it? Come on, Mister. Or Miss and Mister need a time to understand the sentence. It's okay. Oh, Mister. Okay. And the past a career in the politics was not considered acceptable in some circle. Okay? That's all it. Mr. Stefan, Mr. Uus, Mr. Lukman, Miss Laras. Okay. Mr. Eddie. I would like to invite Miss Laras. Miss Laras, would you like to tell me your reason? No, for me, for all of us here.
I think it's correct because the object of preposition is in the past carrier, and then subject is politics, and verb was not considered. It was not considered. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yes.
It's okay. All right. That's from Miss Laras. What about Mr. All of you answer, is it correct? Let me invite Mr. Stephen.
I think it's correct because in this sentence has at least a clause, namely a subject is a career and the verb was not considered. So it's correct, Miss.
Okay, that's from Mr. Stephen. Is there anyone who has another opinion? In the past, a career in the politics was not considered acceptable in some circle. Okay, let's see. Where is the verb? One, Mr. Stephen, Mr. Us, Mr. Eddie. Mr. Eddie?
Yes, I'm here.
Yes. Would you like to share your reasons to say the sentence is correct, Mr.
What number?
Number 6?
Still in 6? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I think this sentence was correct. Is correct because there are a complete arrangement of subject and verb and object of preposition. In the word in the past is object of preposition, and then a career in politics is a subject, was not a consideration is a verb, and then acceptable in some circle maybe is just adjective or just a kind of word maybe. This I think it's correct for me.
All right. Thank you so much. Right. Let's move to in the past. A career in the politics was not considered. All right. Good job. Thank you so much for the Mr. I forgot. Mr. Eddie. Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Eddie. I wish yeah, that's the clear explanation from Mr. Eddie. So you have in the past, a career in the politics was not considered acceptable in some circles. Was not considered is it was not wasn't is the verb phrase. So we will skip it. We will try to separate between the object of the prepositions and the subject and the sentence. Thank you so much. Let's move to number 7, Miss and Mister. Let's try to drop your answer. Just C or I. Okay. Shopping in the downtown area of the city, it has improved a lot in recent years. Okay, Miss Lara said incorrect. Miss Eddie also. I wish we have another friends who want to decide if this sentence is correct or not. Let me see. Miss Sumarta, Mr. Aditya, Miss Sela, Miss Nida, Mr. Chandra, Miss Ari, Mr. Ahmad. Okay, don't worry. We have another answer. Shopping in the downtown area of the city, it has improved a lot in recent years. Come on, Mr. and Miss. What is your answer? Kind of. Yes. All right. I would like to invite one of us. Mr. Eddie already said Mr. Miss Laras, Mr. Lukman. I will invite Mr. Stephen first. Mr. Stephen, can you tell us why you choose correct for this sentence?
All right. Shopping in the downtown area of the city is positive, and the subject is it, and the verb is has improved.
Okay.
Like that,
It's
Miss.
right. Is it from Mr. Stephen? I would like to invite Mr. Uus because Mr. Uus, the last one, said, is it incorrect? Mr. Uus, don't you mind to drop your opinion again? No, drop your reason to choose is it incorrect?
Yeah, because this is the sentence is has a double subject in here. The first subject is shopping. It is a gerund, but we can think it is a subject. And the second subject is it has. It after the indentation of the area city, it's also a subject. So the sentence has a double subject. So it's not alone in the one sentence has a double subject because there is not a conjunction in here. So already has verb has improved, but I think it is incorrect because has a double subject in here. Like that,
That's a
like that is.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Uus. That's the correct one because we have double subject here. Let's make it a circle for the subject. I will just, you have eat. It has improved a lot in recent area. It can be one sentence. But how about the sentence or how about the words before it? Yep, of course, like Mr. Uus said, it can be subject also. Because this is the gerund, right? Show plus in. And the category of the word is a noun. Let's make it clear. I will put in the, oh no, it must be blue. This is the subject. And then the object preposition and the downtown area of the city. And so is this one. We must be removed eat. Because if we didn't remove it, the subject, it will be two subjects in one sentence. Two subjects for one verb. It will not correct. That's why number 7 is incorrect. What about the next one, Mr. and Miss? Let's try to see. Number 8. At the building site, the carpenters with the most experience were given the most intersect work. At the building site, the carpenter with the most experience were given the most basic work. Let's see who is the first one. Yes, Mr. Eddie again. Mr. Eddie, Mr. Lukman. I want to say hello for Mr. Ahmad. Mr. Ahmad, can you listen to me? Mr. Ahmad, Miss Ari, Sandra. Would you like to send your answer? Just one letter, C or I. Yep, is it C, Mr. Lukman and Mr. Eddie? The sentence number 8 is correct. At the building site, is it the object preposition? Thank you so much, Mr. Seven. At the building site, the carpenters with the most experience were given the most interested work. So we have at the building, let me make it sure. This is the subject, the carpenter. And where is the verb? We have we're given. What about with the most experience? It cannot be a subject because this is the object of prepositions and also at the building site. Let's see number 9. For the fever and the headache, took 2 aspirin tablets. All right. Is it still same? Still Miss Laras, Mr. Lukman? What about our one? Would you like to try, Miss and Mr.? Come on. That's it. I will. Okay, Mr. Eddie said, is it correct? But I would like to invite Mr. Lukman. Mr. Lukman, first one. Mr. I wish you don't mind to drop your opinion here for number 9.
I think for the sentence, the verb is to, and then the preposition is for, and the object of preposition is the fever and headache, and so the sentence missing the subject. I think that's
It's simple and clear. Right? That's the answer for the fever and the headache. Is it it's not a subject. Is it an object of a prepositions, fever and the headache? Because for is the prepositions one. So we miss the subject. There is no subject in the sentence. Which is what? The last one. I invite all of Miss and Mr. in this meeting to drop one letter only. Is it C or I? The report with complete documentation was delivered at the conference. Miss Laras is the first one. Yay. Oh, thank you so much, Miss Ari, because you're coming here to drop your answer. Thank you, Mr. Chandra. Come on, Miss and Mr. This is the last chance for you to answer this part. I'm happy because Mr. Chandra and Miss Ari already dropped their answer. The report with complete recommendations was delivered at the conference. The answer is yes. Answer is correct. We have a subject. The report with complete recommendations as the subject. And this is the verb. Was delivered at the conference. Okay. That's all. Is it a so for all of our exercise too? So you must be remember, this is the second tips. The first tips, when you saw a sentence, find the subject and the verb, and after that, try to understand. Is it if you missed the subject, you need to make it sure. Is it object of preposition or not? Let's see. Hey, by the way, if you have a question, I'm sorry, Miss and Mr. If you have a question, you may drop the questions in the Zoom chat. Let's move to the next one. This is the third tips, or they say that the third skill. Be careful of the apostrophe. An appositive is a noun that comes before or after a noun and has the same meaning. It can be recognized as an appositive phrase because of a noun. I mean, the word is it noun, or it will be from you can recognize from the commas. Like this example, it can be noun or you can recognize from the commas. Sally comma, the best students in the class, and after that comma again, got an A on the exam. The sentence, Sally, the best student in the class. Is it same? Sally, is it same with this one? Student. That's why they said the same meaning. Punya makna yang sama. And now positive is a noun, becomes before or after another noun, has the same meaning. They say there's one student. Students has the same meaning as Sally. I mean, is it one person only? Sally, the best students in the class. Students in this part also go to the Sally as the students. The meaning is still Sally. Sentence A, Sally and the best student in the class are the same persons, of course. When we removed or when we delete this sentence, the next sentence you get, like Sally got an A on the exam, is it still has a complete meaning. So when you remove the phrases here, honestly, this is the phrase, this is the clause, the best students in the clause. When you remove this one, this part, it will not broke our sentence. Of course, if you removed them, you must be removed with the comma. Sally got an A on the exam. Is it still same? Masih sama. Maknanya masih ada. Walaupun dihilangkan yang positifnya. Atau frasa yang mengandung itu. Let's see. I would like to invite all of Miss and Mister to pay attention to this part. This is the first example, and we have the second example after that. Something, George is attending the lecture. You can recognize the apostrophe from the commas. And it will be familiar to all of people already try or answer TOEFL tasks because they will use so many commas and the sentence are in the questions. But make it sure, is it a positive or not? Something, George is attending the lecture. You lost the subject or verb? No. So, we must be. All right, we will see that. In this example, you should recognize from the commas that George is not the subject of the sentence. George isn't a positive. That's why the sentence still needs a subject. Right? The George isn't a positive. Okay, thank you so much for your question, Mister. That's George is a positive. So you lost the subject. Which one is the correct one? Of course, you already know this is my friend. My friend George is attending the lecture. So, Miss, if we move to George, it's okay. My friend is attending the lecture. But if you find that the case like this, you need to choose a subject for the sentence. We cannot choose right now because it cannot be a subject. And also, you cannot choose happily or because of the time. So the correct answer is my friends, because we need a subject. George is not the subject of the sentence. It's only the oppositive one. So be careful. Let's see the next example. Sarah rarely misses her basketball shoot. Sarah rarely missed. Is it Sarah the subject of the sentence? If in this case, you find out commas and find out something something or the blank space. See this one? Sarah rarely missed her basket ball. Sarah is the past. Sarah is the subject and misses the verb because there is no comma separating them. Hence, you need to put an appositive as the best answer for this case. We cannot choose Sarah is an excellent basketball. Sarah literally okay, an excellent basketball. We cannot choose B because there is a double verb also. The great one is party. Let me see the question. In the previous scale between the shopping and eat must give comma means so it is opposite. Yes. Thank you so much, Mr. Stephen. If there is a comma, the answer is correct. But because there is no comma, the answer becomes incorrect. An appositive is a noun that comes before or after another noun and is generally set from the noun with a comma. So it has two comma before and after. If a word is in a positive, it is not the subject. So you need to looking for a subject for the sentence. The following appositive structures are both possible. It's okay. This is the example here. Tom, really good mechanic, is fixing the car. A double P is it the appositive, and we can see the next one. Oh, please move on. This one, this is the appositive because you can recognize is from the commas here. A really good mechanic, because there is no comma in the Tom, it means Tom is a subject. So you need to choose a positive one. Let's see the exercise 3. Each of the following sentences contain an appositive. Underline the subject once and the verb twice. Okay, still same. Circle the opposite phrase. Then indicate if the sentences are correct or incorrect. Number 1, the son of the previous owner, the new owner, is undertaking some fairly broad changes in the management policy. This is the A double P. Is it the appositive? And then the new owner, is it the subject? Let me write down. P, this is the owner is the subject. I will put the subject. Okay. And of course, after that, the verb is undertaking. Part number 2, last semester, a friend graduated cum laude from the university. Last semester, a friend. How can is it incorrect, Miss? Because there is no subject. A friend in this part cannot be a subject because a friend is a type of positive. So you cannot use as a subject. Is it APP? What about the last semester? Last semester is the adverb. Add later. We will discuss it for the next time. Or we can discuss it now, just a simple or just little information. Last semester is it the adverb. Last semester is it adverb, and adverb can put the first sentence and it can be found at the end of the sentence. So Edward is sometimes so flexible. Number 2, kalau koma setelah friend dilakukan jadinya correct. Setelah friend, yeps. Last semester, kalau friends yang nggak di koma, mantap. Dia bisa jadi subjek. A graduate cum laude from the university. Kalau misalnya tidak ada komanya. Kalau ada komanya ya dia jadi APP, jadi positive. What about number 3? I wish Miss and Mr. try to drop just one letter, Mr. Yang masih masih nonton, yang masih mendengarkan. It's okay, nggak apa-apa. It's okay, that's fine. But why not? I always welcome and I always waiting for the answer. Just C or I. Yes, Miss Laras, you're the first one. Mm. Okay, good. This is the easy one. Ladies first. I think this is the answer. Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Stephen. Okay, ladies first. You're right. Always like that. Miss Laras. Yeah, especially when we are talking about the Valentine. Miss Laras, what about you, Miss Laras? A bit later. Yeah, I think I know the name.
Yeah, Miss.
Miss Laras.
Yeah.
Miss Laras, would you
Um,
like to share? Yeah, ladies first. Mr. Stephen said.
Valentine's Day can be the subject. Then February 14th is auspicious, and the verb is a special holiday. Is a special holiday.
Is it a special holiday? Let's see, a Valentine's Day, February is okay. When we removed this one, if we remove February 14, it's okay. The sentence still has a meaning, still complete and still correct. Valentine is it the subject and is a special holiday for a sweetheart. Let me make it. This is the subject one. I'd like to. Oh no, I can make it in box. Valentine is the subject, and then is, and then where is the EPP-nya? February 14. This is the subject. And this is the verb. And this is the AP. That's all. So the answer is correct. Let's try to answer number 4, Miss and Mister. Honestly, we will have 5 scale for sentence with one clause. Yeah. Incorrect for Mr. Eddie. At long last, the chief executive officer has decided to step down. Yay! Yeah. Miss Ari, ragu-ragu. Miss Ari is hesitate. It's okay. Miss Ari, would you like to say hello for us?
Hello, Miss.
Good morning, good evening. How are you, Miss?
I'm fine.
Thank you so much.
I'm very confused about this sentence. So why taruh tanda tanya di jawaban saya?
No problem. Kira-kira Miss Ari confuse-nya di sebelah mana, Miss?
Menentukan ininya subjek dan apa IPV dan verbnya itu yang mana?
Tapi kata kerjanya sudah dapat kan? As
Iya.
decided. Oke, kata kerjanya udah dapat. At long last. Okay, thank you so much, Miss Ari. Papa.
Thank you, Miss.
At long last, the chief executive officer. Apakah the chief executive officer ini bisa jadi subjek atau tidak? Itu dulu. Udah ada kan, karena sudah ada verbnya, berarti cari subjeknya supaya kalimatnya aman, kalimatnya benar. Terus dilihat lagi, kira-kira yang di depannya verb ini, depannya the chief executive officer ini bisa jadi subjek tidak? Ternyata dia tidak bisa jadi subjek. Kenapa tidak bisa jadi subjek? Karena kategorinya jatuh sebagai apositif. Kenapa dia bisa jadi apositif? Ciri-ciri pertamanya yang Miss dan Mister bisa lihat, dia diapit oleh 2 koma. Dia diapit 2 koma, satu form, the noun, dia noun, dan diapit 2 koma. Diapit 2 koma. Ketika dia diapit 2 koma, it means it's not subject. Dia nggak bisa jadi subjek. Terus sorong lagi, karena tidak bisa the chief executive officer tidak bisa jadi subjek, kita sorong ke depannya. Di depannya dapatnya at long last. At long last, yang tadi preposition, no, I guess at long last here is the adverb. Keterangannya, lamanya, waktunya. That's why we cannot, and we don't have subject for this sentence. Kecuali kayak tadi Mr. Stephen ya. Mr. Stephen bilang ada sama Mr. Lukman sama Mr. Stephen. Kalau misalnya saya hilangkan komanya, boleh tidak, Miss? Boleh. Kalau kita hilangkan komanya, the chief executive officer has decided to step down. Dia bisa jadi subjek ketika komanya hilang. Tapi ketika dia diapit koma, you need to understand it can be an appositive. Biasanya dia adalah appositive. Berarti dia tidak akan jadi subjek. Kalau dia bukan subjek, berarti kita harus cari subjek biar kalimatnya lengkap. I wish it will be menghilangkan Miss Ari punya keraguan. Jadi yang ini adalah appositive. So the answer is incorrect. What about number 5? You lost the subject. Tonight supper leftovers from last night. Who is the first? Oh, sure. Yeah. Yeah. Ini recordingnya jalan ya. Iya, recordingnya jalan. Tonight supper left over from last night did not taste any better tonight than last night. What? Okay, number 5, Miss and Mister. Don't say ladies first. Okay, Mr. Seven first. Tonight supper left over last night did not taste any better. Jawaban Mr. Stephen korek ya? Oh ya, benar. Is there another answer? Or just Mr. Seven? Hey, Mr. Seven. Stefan. Of course, you're welcome, Mr. Eddie. Oh, Mr. Eddie also said yes. C. Okay, C. Tonight several leftover from last night did not taste any better tonight than last night. Okay. What about Miss Laras? Miss Laras, don't you like to share your answer? Or Mr. Aditya? Mr. Aditya, are you there? Mr. Sumarta. Miss Sumarta, maybe. I'm sorry if you said mistake. Miss Nida? Yes, the answer is correct. Let's see. Why is it correct, Miss Puji? Because we have a subject here, tonight supper. And then you also have a verb. Did not taste any better tonight than last night. Ding, ding, ding. Okay, that's all. What about the middle one? The middle one, because to have double commas left over from last night, it is the opposite. Let's see, number 6. Okay. Number C. Oh, yeah, don't worry, mister. It's okay, sorry. The only entrance to the closet, the door was kept locked at all time. Yeah. Yes, Miss Laras, nice to meet. Okay. The only entrance to the closet, the door was kept locked at all time. The answer is yes. The answer is correct. Is there no one here? Mr. Lukman. Mr. Lukman, what about your reasons for number 6?
The subject is the door, and then the Shibif is the only international closet. So the focus was kept. The
Yes.
steps covered.
Yeah. Is it the one? This is the APP. And then you have a subject here, the door. And after that was kept locked. Okay. This is your subject, and this is the verb, and this is the APP. That's why the answer for number C is the correct one. Number 7. Okay. Number 7, Mr. Eddie. Okay, the first one, Mr. Stephen. Okay. Miss Laras. In the cold of winter, a wall heating unit would not turn on. Yes. Good job. Hmm? Yeah. Okay. I would like to invite Miss Ari. Miss Ari, there is no doubt, there is no hesitations from Miss Ari kali ini. Miss Ari, bagaimana Miss Ari?
Kalau menurut saya itu kenapa incorrect? Karena saya lihat a wall heating unit itu APP. Karena
Iya.
kalau in the cold of winter dan disambung dengan would not turn on itu tidak ada apa namanya kayak tidak nyambung jadinya gitu tanpa adanya
Ya.
APP ini gitu. Menurut saya.
Iya, benar Miss. Pertama memang nggak nyambung. Yang kedua, dia memang nggak ada subjeknya, jadi nggak bisa jadi subjek, nggak ada subjeknya. A wall heating unit ini sebenarnya bisa kalau misalnya tidak ada koma, cuman posisinya dia ada koma.
Iya.
Yeah, that's why in the cold of the winter also cannot be a subject. Juga tidak bisa jadi subjek. Kenapa nggak bisa jadi subjek? Karena yang tadi bagian awal, skill 2 atau trik 2, subjek itu tidak boleh yang berawalan dengan preposition. Nah, itu kan preposition in the cold of the winter. That's why. Is it the reasons why in the cold of winter cannot be a subject? Gak bisa jadi subjek dari kalimat ini. Okay. We have 3 sentence remaining. Let's try it, Mr. and Miss. The new tile pattern, yellow flowers on a white background, really brightens up the room. Yeah. The most active participant in this meeting is Miss Laras as a girl. Again, the answer is correct. Let's invite Mr. Seven. Mr. Seven. Yeah, Mr. Seven again. Stephen, sorry, Mr. Stephen, number 8. Okay.
All right, Miss. I think the new teal pattern is subject, and the
Yes.
yellow flowers on a white background is APP or appositives,
Yes.
Miss.
Yeah, that's correct. The new type patterns, yellow flowers on the white background, really brightens up the room. So the answer is it correct because you have a subject. Kita punya subjeknya. Subjeknya di depan. The new. Yang yellow flower is it the APP. Ya, positifnya. I lost my cursor now. And then let's say number 9 and number 10. Oh, number 9 first. Oh, Miss Laras. Whenever Miss Laras, oh, Miss Nida. Okay, I'm so much welcome. The high-powered computer, the most powerful machine of its type, was finally read it for use. Okay. Is it incorrect, Miss? The high-powered computer, the most powerful machines of its time. What is lost? It doesn't have something, Miss. Miss Nida. Hello, Miss Nida. Would you like to say something? Sharing
Yeah.
your reason? Oh, thank you so much.
Hello, Miss.
I'm sorry, agak tidak enak badan tadi.
Oh, at least
Um,
you'll be feeling good.
yeah, it's incorrect because there is no comma here. It should be the high-powered computer, comma, the most powerful machine of its type was finally ready for use. So the answer is incorrect.
Yeah, the answer is incorrect. If we put comma, the high-powered computer, jadinya the high-powered computer bisa jadi subjek. The most powerful machine of its type bisa masuk di APT-nya. Tapi ternyata dia tidak taruh koma di situ. Sehingga yang jadinya hilang adalah subjek dari kalimatnya. So this sentence doesn't have any subject. That's why the answer is incorrect. Thank you so much for your participations, Miss Nida. Thank you so much for the explanation. That's so clear. Is it simple and simple? The last number for Miss and Mr. A longtime friend and confidant. Who is the first one? Who is it? Mr. Eddie. Psychologist was often invited for Sunday dinner. A longtime friend and confidant. The psychologist was often invited over for Sunday dinner. Okay. All of the answer are correct. Yeah, Mr. Eddie, Miss Nita. The last one, I would like to invite Miss Laras. Miss Laras.
Yeah. Maybe because a long time friend and confident can be the appositive, and the psychologist was subject, most often was the verb.
That's because this is the crucial part. Okay, let me make it sure. This is the subject. You're right, Miss Laras. And then a longtime friend and confident is the opposite. So it cannot be a subject. This is the APP. Oh, yang di atas punya tidak ini. Bentar. This is the verb. Yang ini verbnya tapi nggak ada ya. Okay, so that's all. The answer is correct for number 10. That's all about the tips and tricks for the first part. Ini yang pertama. Yang ketiga sentence-nya cuma punya satu yang nggak kompleks. Oke. Nah, yang with one clause yang cuma pakai satu clause. Dan sebenarnya ada 5, so we will discuss be careful of the present participle and be careful of the past participle. Puji kembali lagi ke sini buat Miss dan Mister. Kalau misalnya kalimatnya cuma satu, biasanya kalimat sederhana di awal-awal structure dia pakainya ini skill, tapi dia tulisnya di sini tulisnya skill, di bagian buku yang Puji pakai yang dipakai itu skill, tapi yang biasanya kita pakai istilahnya adalah tips atau trik buat menjawab TOEFL. Yang paling pertama cari subjek sama verbnya, itu yang paling pertama. Kedua, bisa kalau misalnya salah satunya hilang kan, misalnya nggak ada subjeknya atau ada verbnya. Ada verbnya berarti nggak ada subjeknya. Kalau ada subjeknya berarti lain lagi ya verbnya. Nah, kalau misalnya tidak ada subjeknya, cari apakah teman di depan itu object of the preposition atau bukan. Kalau dia object of preposition, Berarti nggak ada subjek di kalimat itu. Kalau bukan berarti itu subjeknya. Kalimatnya bisa jadi benar. It also can be used in the written di bagian written-nya, tapi nantilah. Ini bisa dipakai di berikutnya di bagian written-nya. Yang ketiga, be careful of the appositive kayak tadi. Ternyata bukan subjeknya, berarti yang harus dicari adalah subjeknya. Ternyata dia kalimatnya benar, berarti nggak ada yang bagian itu misalnya nggak diganti. Kalau kalau misalnya lebih kayak tadi it, berarti itnya harus hilang. Itnya yang harus dihilangkan. This is for the next part, the present participle and the past participle. But before I done this meeting, is there any question, Miss and Mister? Apakah ada pertanyaan? Oh, ini belum berisi. If there is no question, thank you so much. If you have any questions, you may drop the questions in the personal chat. It's okay. Or you can, but can you send a message in the group only? You can drop your questions personal. It's okay, at least as long as about English and our class. I will answer it, but if it's a little bit slow or late to reply to you, I'm really sorry and I apologize for that. If there's no questions for this meeting, thank you so much. Would you like to make a screenshot